Hi everyone, welcome to your Love Tap video on the power of a written thank you note, which I'm distinguishing as separate from an email, separate from a verbal call you up, say thank you, a handwritten thank you note. So first off, this is really good for you as a person. Why? Because when you're writing a thank you note, you're feeling grateful. You're hopefully filled with gratitude because you're writing a thank you note. Gratitude is exceptionally powerful in the area of health and well-being. I'm not going to get into that because I have a whole separate blog post and a whole video on the benefits, or at least in the video, there's the top benefits of gratitude. The blog post goes very deep into gratitude and why it's so great. So when you take a moment to write a handwritten thank you note, it's good for you. It's actually very good for you. The next thing about thank you notes is it's great for the person who's receiving it. It's way better than an email. It's significantly better than a phone call. It means you cared enough to write them a thank you note. So the benefits are huge for you. Benefits are also good for the person receiving it. So I want to talk to you about some things you might want to think about when you're doing thank you notes. Number one, I want you to have fun with it. Thank you notes don't have to be boring. You could write them on you could write it on toilet paper. Oh, wait, no, you might not want to use your toilet paper for that. But you could write it on some really cool paper. You could do all kinds of crazy things. When my kids were little, we made a thank you note for a special agent, we'll leave it at that, on huge oversized cardstock paper with words and candy bars taped to make words. It was very cute and very well received. I mean, thank you notes don't have to be boring. You can make it fun. The most important thing is that you express how you feel to that person. And by the way, that handwritten thank you notes don't have to be because you got stuff. You could write a handwritten thank you note for someone being in your life, for someone making a difference for you, for someone being kind, for someone, sharing time with you. There's all kinds of things that you can write people thank you notes for that aren't just gifts. I know gifts tends to be the focus, but there's lots of other things that you could write thank you notes for, and I would recommend it. Now, I will say, as someone who's written thank you notes since I was a young child and wrote one on this round piece of paper, why this little section is missing, I don't know, but in like my little 9-year-old writing, wrote a thank you note. This is an example that thank you notes have staying power. And thank you notes matter. And I'll just give you another little side note on the staying power and the impact of thank you notes. Years ago, I ran into a guy in line at the car dealership and he was like, "Oh, hi, how are you?" And I was thinking, who is this man? And instead of going, "Oh yeah, hi, good, how are you?" and pretending like I knew who he was, I just said, "Hey, I really can't place you right now. Who are you?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm so-and-so." And I went, because he had helped me a long time ago. And then he said to me, "And I want you to know that thank you note that you wrote me, I have taped inside my locker because I don't think I've ever gotten a thank you note for doing my job. And it really meant a lot. And by the way, so did the other people on the team that you wrote thank you notes to. So thank you notes are one of those easy, low cost or no cost ways to feel good yourself and get the benefits of gratitude and help other people feel good. So I hope the next time you're feeling grateful to someone, you'll write them a thank you note. And trust me, I think you'll find it pretty cool. Thanks and have a great day.